is strong. Who got it going on? You're dead wrong. The weak of the strong.
When I was even younger than that, I was about 8 years old, and there was a man that called my house. And I picked up the phone, and he was calling for a radio contest. He's like, hey, I'm working for this radio contest. Talk to me a little bit about what music you like, and then sing to me over the phone, and then maybe you'll be famous. Which a lot of people react weird to that, because obviously he was a pervert. Like, that's not how contests work. It's like, how about our company just talks to kids when they're alone? And that's how we'll do our contests. We'll just get them when their parents aren't home. That's how companies work. But I didn't know that at the time, and so I was like, I gotta really impress this dude so I can be famous. So I was in the weird scenario of an 8-year-old girl really trying to impress a pervert with her skills over the phone. And so he's like, what kind of music are you into? And I was like, Brandy, because I didn't know any music at all, but I thought Brandy would be like a cool answer. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm a white girl that's into Brandy. What about it? I'm diverse. And then he's like, okay, well, why don't you sing me a Brandy song? I did not know any Brandy songs. So I was like, how about instead I sing you one of the classics? So then the next minute of the conversation was me singing to this man, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Badly. I'm not a singer. And then later my mom came home and I was like, hey mom, get ready to move to a mansion. Because this girl's making it. And my mom was just like, oh honey, that's not real. Like, he's a bad man. And she can explain, like, how bad, because, like, when your daughter's 8, you can't be like, this is what men do when they breathe heavy on the phone. She just is, like, bad. He's opposite of Santa. I don't know what to tell you. And I was like, you're just jealous because I didn't give him your phone number. And she was like, you gave him people's phone numbers? I was like, yeah, he asked for my friends' phone numbers, too. So they could get famous with me. And she was like, oh my God, you gave your friend's numbers. And I was like, oh my God, Mom, you're right. He was using me to get to Kristen. Now she's going to be famous. The saddest part about that story is not that I was like tricked as a child. Like, I didn't even realize it was pervy until much later. Or even, I think it's really sad that a guy has a fetish of 8-year-olds singing poorly. I think that's like a really specific sex thing that's hard to satisfy. But the saddest part is, I think if someone called me now with a similar offer, I'd get tricked again. Like, a guy could call my house right now and be like, hey, if you tell me enough good jokes over the phone, you'll get a special on TV. My name is Ed Comedy Central. My dad is the owner of Comedy Central. And I'd be like, do I need to do this with my shirt off, Ed? Let's do this.
Dude, you know who fucking nailed it culturally? Chinese people. Here's why. They're fucking killing it, Chinese people. Because they're amazing. Because Chinese people are so smart. Like, most types of people can only have like one culture, and it can be like amazing, and that's great. But Chinese people have 2 whole cultures that they invented out of nothing. Like, they have the Chinese culture, which is beautiful and amazing, like literature, artwork, martial arts, all these amazing things. And then they came here and invented a whole separate dumbed-down culture to sell us fried chicken and cookies. Like, they invented like a whole other culture where they're like, look, our culture is sweet, but it's too complicated. I think if we took some of the things about it and cooked it into cookies, we could be rich. We could be like so rich, it would be crazy. I think if we taught fat white men with mustaches a martial arts, we'll call it like Taekwondo or something, I think we could make fucking all the money. Like, is Taekwondo even Chinese? Yeah, like, they fucking care. Like, they're gonna know. It's probably Korean, like, they know. I'm Korean, did you even know? And you're Chinese. Do you think these guys are gonna know? No. Spin kicks, and they'll lose their mind. They won't ask another question after they see one spin kick. They're not going to do a spin kick and be like, what's the shape of your nose? I think I can spot your region. No, it's just, you're Chinese, here's $80 a month, teach me how to spin kick. That's all that's going to happen. Yeah, and here's the thing, new belts every month, like 12 colors, $20 a belt. Green belt, what does it mean? Doesn't fucking matter, man. Do you not see the business model yet? How are you not getting what's happening yet? And where do you think they're making the belts? Yeah, throwing some love back home. Alright, it's a good deal. It's a good deal for everybody. Going in, we're getting the whole thing going.
Has anyone been to like anything else here at Wild Goose before? One hand. Excellent. Have you ever been to figure drawing? Okay. I went to figure drawing here, not really knowing anything about figure drawing, and I didn't come for figure drawing. I came here to test out a key at the venue to make sure it worked. It happened to be when figure drawing was happening. So I walked in, this area was partitioned off, and clearly the people that were there for figure drawing saw me come in and knew, this guy's in here for figure drawing. But one girl was very focused on her figure drawing. Good, don't worry about me. The other dude panned over and saw me and went, weird reaction to me. I don't know how to take this. And then I felt weird too. Who do I talk to here just to test out this key? And then I looked over and they were just looking at an old naked man. I was like, alright. And then the dude with the cash box was over there. I didn't know him either. Like, I know some of the people I was like, I don't know this guy. But I was like, I gotta go do something back there. And I was so screwed up by the old naked guy. And then that dude was just like, oh yeah, okay. So I was just stolen the refrigerator. He had no idea who the hell I was. But best part, the situation was so bizarre that for a split second, the old naked guy went, I got him to break, everybody. He didn't even do his job correctly because of me.
We could have strong. Who got it going on? You're dead wrong.